An ungovernmental organization has launched a program in Nakuru to help victims overcome trauma associated with gender-based violence, early marriages and teenage pregnancies. Young African Women Initiative, through an initiative dubbed Kuimarisha Project, is working with creative artists and content developers to produce short films on detection, prevention and legal remedies for those facing the challenges.
As cases of gender-based violence, early marriages and teenage pregnancies rise under the current grip of COVID-19 pandemic, Young African Women Initiative YAWI, a non-governmental organization funded by Aga Khan Foundation and United States International Aid Agency USAID, has launched a program in Nakuru to help victims overcome trauma associated with the vices. The organization has already brought on board 14 community-based organizations and youth groups in Nakuru to help spread the word.
YAWI has a network of about 15 CSOs that was represented, CSOs and self-help groups that were represented in our network today, and we have been able to share this information with them and how they are going to come on board and how they are going to benefit from the whole process and how they are going to support.
YAWI Executive Director Fidelis Wambui Karanja states that the initiative dubbed Kuimarisha Project was launched following a surge in vices, with perpetrators identified as mainly close family members such as intimate partners and relatives.
Most of them, they are going for illegal abortions. They are going to procure abortions, and some of them are ending up in dying, and others are running away from home. And also the fear of that if they share it out with an outsider, they will be victimized. And that's why we are asking or requesting the government that we should have county gender rescue centers owned by the county government, so that these girls, when they realize they are pregnant, they can get a place where they can get psychosocial support, they can be counseled, they can be helped on maybe how to nurture their pregnancy until term and how they can go back to school and continue with their education.
Karanja says the project has unveiled the Elewa Haki product, where information on gender-based violence and human rights is shared through Zoom meetings and online platforms via social media.
It has not been easy because of the relationship at home, because you find that the spouses sometimes they are all together, and so they fear that if I report this case, what will happen to me a day after, or what will happen to my child. But we are really sensitizing the people within this network to reach out to many people and to report as many cases as possible so that they can find help.
Members of the center, who include creative artists and content developers, will produce diverse stories related to the vices to help victims with information on their rights. Meanwhile, Wiper Democratic Movement leader Kalonzo Musyoka has challenged parents to take a more responsive approach towards their children now that they are at home due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Kalonzo was speaking when receiving donations from the Kalonzo Musyoka Foundation. Ben Chumba reporting for Channel 1 News.